So, a recent Dan Bongino interview made a huge claim and sparked an even bigger conflict. Let's get into it. It all started with this pretty stunning news, a historic 20% drop in the US murder rate. And we're not just talking any drop. This was supposedly the lowest number of murders since 1900. So how did this happen? Well, the claim is it wasn't an accident. It was all part of a plan. The strategy was basically a national version of broken windows policing, targeting small stuff to stop big crimes. The whole idea was to focus on the tiny percentage of people committing most of the violent crime. Okay, so let's look at the numbers they used to back all of this up. First up, they pointed to a massive 197% jump in total FBI arrests in 2025. They also claimed more top fugitives were caught in just 1 year than in the previous 4 combined. And the list went on. Big arrests in human trafficking and huge fentanyl seizures were also cited. But, the numbers weren't the main point here. The real focus was a conflict with the media. Bongino highlighted what he saw as a total contradiction, pointing to these 2 headlines from the same day. And you can really hear his frustration. He just couldn't square these 2 different stories. This all kind of frames his shift, right? From being a public servant to becoming a pundit again. He argued that at the FBI, it's not about your personal opinions. You're there to serve. But now that he's outside that role, he says he's free to speak his mind, completely unfiltered. So it leaves us with this question. Where's the line between a public servant's duty and a commentator's freedom?